Hey, what's up, YouTubers? This is 02139. I'm doing my first YouTube video ever. Just to let you know, good shout out to Team Blitzkrieg, all the members of that team. Really guys, cool. Went to school with them. Really awesome guys. I know they kind of don't like the deck I'm going to show today, but you know I quite like it myself. It's pretty fun, pretty fast, pretty strong. I like them. It's like my number one top two decks. My other one's a plant deck, which I'll show probably the next month or so. So first deck I'm going to show today is my version of an X-Saber deck. Mine's a little different than usual. I run a couple of different strategies. I don't run Book of Moon and some of my stuff, so let's get on with it. Alright, so the first cards I have are 3 XX-Saber Fall Troll. This is good for if you want to pull out Gothams, or if you want to pull out any Stardust, or with Postal and everything else. Just pretty good spam card, and this is what you really need to run the deck. I run 3 Boggart Knights. These are like the marauding captains without the attack effect, but you can go in with a Postal with instant Hunley now that Rescue Cat's been banned, and it's you can only synchro summon for an X-Saber monster. Next is 3 Arabellums. This is good to just attack directly, discard a card from the hand to 3 stars, so level up in Area B and Gravity Bind stuff won't affect it. Of course, 3 Dark Soul. Dark Soul is used with Arabellum to get Hunley, to get a monster in your hand at the end of the turn, to get your Fall Trolls and everything else you need faster and faster. That way you can win the game better. Next are 2 Full-Helm Knights. Full-Helm Knight is really good if you want to negate an attack, and if you destroy a monster, you get to bring in a level 4 lower X-Saber. If you destroy a monster in defense position, you bring a level 4 lower X-Saber monster from your graveyard to the field. So it's really good to get another monster to attack and then synchro another one. Next is 2 Ragaguras. These are used if you have an XX-Saber Gothams on the field with a Fall Troll, with 2 Fall Trolls. The whole loop where you can discard 6 cards from the hand, tribute Fall Troll Ragagura, bring back Ragagura with Fall Troll's effect, summon the Fall Troll, do it again until you can't do it one more. Next, 2 Postules. These have saved my life so many times because of their effect. They cannot be destroyed by battle. So, like, if I have my opponent has a whole bunch of monsters and I have no monsters, I just set it and I'm safe for a turn. That way, next turn I'll be able to summon out more monsters and get more stuff. Next, 2 Giant Rats. I do not have Ember's Blades, so until I get Ember's Blades, I'm running 2 Giant Rats. Giant Rats good. You can use with the Full-Helm Knights, the Arabellums, and the Postules. That way you can get something outside of an X-Saber monster, more like Bryonic or Black Rose, something like that. Now time for the spells. I run 2 Saber Slash. Now, most everyone else runs 1 Saber Slash, but I like to run 2 because if you accidentally get 1 discarded because of someone forces you to mill with an Iron Chain of Dragon or something ridiculously weird like that, then you have another one in your your deck that you can draw and use again to get rid of their monsters. Next, Cold Wave, just trap and backfield stoppage. Giant Trunade, stop the backfield once again, and 1 MST. Just keep backfield control. That way you can get more monsters out. And then Monster Reborn, Dark Hole. My Body of Shield, I still like if they're going to run like Dark Hole and Raikou and stuff, because you can still use it to protect all your monsters. I may switch it out for another MST. I haven't said it. And 1 Mind Control. This card has saved me so many times, and my opponent has set like something ridiculous. Like they set, if I'm doing an X-Saber mirror match, like they'll set an Ember's Blade. And then I'll Mind Control, and I'll get their Ember's Blade. I'll be able to synchro with their card. That way they can't get the monster. And now for time for traps. 3 Gotham's E-Calls. Gotham's E-Calls really good if if either you or your opponent controls a face-up X-Saber monster, activate it, and you bring 2 from either graveyard to your side of the field instantly. It's really good for a game win, OTK, and just to save your butt in a situation. 2 Saber Holes. I was running 3 Saber Holes. I took 1 Saber Hole out for Gotham's E-Call, which I think is a better transformation because I still have the deck with Destruction, 2 Bottomless, Easy Staple, Crunch Tribute Staple, 2 Deep Prisons, and a Solemn Judgment. That's basically why I'm only running 3 Saber Holes. There's no need for me to run 2 Saber Holes, I'm sorry. There's no need for me to run 3 right now. If I find a deck that likes to summon a lot, I'll probably switch a Gotham's E-Call out for a Saber Hole. That's what I took out for. And now it's time for the extra deck. First off, we have 1 Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon, because people who run Cyber Dragons in their deck, instant get rid of it, and you're good for that turn. 2 XX-Saber Gothams. This is for basically 3100 beater, and to get rid of your opponent's hand so that they can't activate anything. Next, we have a Thought Ruler Archfiend. This is for when you have like a full troll and a partial. If you need to, like if say your opponent maybe has, I don't know, a deep prison set or something like that, you can attack with it. It destroys your monster, you get into life points. That's why you've run low life points. And then deep prison it, you can pay 1,000 to negate it because deep prison targets the attack monster. Next, time for 2 Colossal Fighter. There are warriors in this deck, even though this is mostly Beast Warrior deck with Partial and Hyunlei and some Full Hell Knight. So, you do get the attack boost, and it just keeps coming back. Next, 1 Stardust, just in case you need to have a protection. 1 Black Rose, you can use a Full Hell Knight of the Arabellum with the Giant Rat, pull out Black Rose, nuke the field if you need to. We got 1 Scrap Archfiend for attack, and it's Earth, so you can use that and Partial to go into Gothams. 1 X-Saber Arabellum, just because he's an X-Saber monster, and I actually have had good luck with him using in the duels, which is actually kind of weird. I was very surprised. 1 Bryanak with the, you can use Giant Rat, Partial again, level 6. Goyo Guardian. Of course, you can just basically use him with the Giant Rat and Partial again. 2 Hyunleis, destroyed backfield. These destroy, when a summon 3 backfield, you need 1 tuner and 1 or more non-tuner X-Saber monsters. So you can use Boggart Knight to Partial to an instant level 6 Hyunlei. And X-Saber Wayne. This is a kind of funny one. I used it when I had a Partial and a Dark Soul. I did that when I summoned it. Then I pulled out Full Hell Knight. And then I pulled out Fall Troll. If you have a way to combo like that, X-Saber Wayne comes in handy because you can go into a Stardust. Or a Thought Ruler. Or Colossal Fighter. Any level 8. And it's a Warrior type. So the Colossal Fighter automatically gets a bonus. Well, anyway, that's my deck, YouTubers. Please comment at the bottom. Subscribe if you like it. Once again, 02139, signing out for the first time ever.